What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, Solana just made the move that we were hoping for in yesterday's video, and I want to give you a quick update letting you know what happens next and what I am expecting now. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now guys, don't forget, if you do use the CoinW exchange link down in the description below, you can go trade some Solana, and when you do sign up, you don't need to KYC, meaning you don't need to give them any of your personal information. You can just deposit funds and start trading, and you're going to get up to $30,000 in rewards, as well as free access to our trading group, which can be found down below. So make sure that you don't miss out on that, because again, that is a lot of value and it's not going to last forever. But with that in mind, let's of course look at Solana and let's see what exactly has happened over the last 24 hours. Well, what we can see here is that Solana has officially made the break above the $151 level, like we spoke about in yesterday's video. I said, listen, the very first step of Solana being able to start making this move back to the upside, even in the long term, right, is it being able to clear $151. I told you the reason why this was so important was because this is going to be the door that opens up to allow Solana to not only work itself back up to 160, but to also higher levels around 174, completely breaking the downtrend that we've been in since the middle of March. And I said, if we're capable of breaking 151, from that point forward, we could see Solana automatically crash all the way to 120. It does not matter, because from that point forward, the door is still open, and at some given point, it's incredibly likely that we will get the break back towards $151 to likely clear $161, and oftentimes push further than that all the way up to $170. And what you can see here is that Solana has made that beautiful move above 150, and although it does seem as if it's struggling a little bit right now, it is getting slowly inching closer and closer up towards the price prediction that I gave you of $160. I said, look, if we clear 151, we're likely going to work our way back up to 160. I told you, look, it's no guarantee that we're immediately going to do this, and as I mentioned before just now, we might see its price now start to work itself back down now that it's opened the door. That's not the point. As I mentioned before, the point is that the door is now open, and the door is now open, baby, and that's what we love to see. Now, I do have to brag a little bit, okay? I do have to brag a little bit, and I do have to show a little bit of respect over to HG Algo, especially on the daily time frames, okay? Now, if you guys don't know what HG Algo is my company's indicator. It's one that I designed basically to just do my dollar cost averaging for me. And what we talked about a couple weeks ago, this was in the middle of April, was the fact that HG Algo gave us a daily dollar cost average signal, which does not happen often. I think the title of the video was like huge buy signal on Solana, and I went over the fact that we hadn't gotten one since January of 2024 before we saw this insane push from Solana up over 157%. And I was telling you all, look, this indicator does not happen often. It does not go off a lot on the daily time frames. The fact that it's going off right here entails that there's likely some type of move on the way, and you need to probably start dollar cost averaging here if you're looking to get in on Solana. Now, from the point in which it did go off, what you can see is that, of course, Solana's price did start to make that move of about 17%, but that move did eventually fail, pulling Solana back to the downside. And I remember when we got down here, people were saying, oh, what does your indicator have to say about that? Blah, 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 right? Well, what you can see now is that it has made another move to the upside, and off of that bottom in which we put in, now we're up 30%. And so I just wanted to shout out HG Algo. I know it's a little bit self-fulfilling because it is the indicator that me and my company designed, but it is beautiful to see that this record of these dollar cost average signals going off, boom, and then a beautiful move. Dollar cost average going off, boom, a beautiful move. And historically, you can see it again. Look at the very bottom of this move. I mean, by a far some of the best times that you can possibly be buying Solana, and that's just on the daily time frames. If you guys look at the hourly time frames, which it is a lot more consistently going off, let's just get rid of everything real quick. You can see it yourself, right? Boom, look at all of these beautiful entries. Bottom of the move before that little pump, bottom of the move before that little pump, bottom right before the bottom of the move before that little pump. And this little accumulation of buys, all of them are positive now, every single one of them, the last three from the last few weeks. So it just goes to show how gosh dang good this thing is. So of course, shout out to HG Algo. If you guys do want to use it, we are going to be giving you away just completely for free 20% just because, right? I own it. I can do what I want. And on top of that, guys, if you don't like it and you want to get your money back within 30 days, you can just request a refund and we'll just give you your money back within 30 days. That's how good it is. We know you're going to want to stick around. So do go check it out down below in the descriptions down below. But With that in mind, as I mentioned before, the door is now open. This is looking beautiful. I'm in a damn good mood today, and I love whenever Solana does this, because at this given point, it does not matter if Solana pulls back. It doesn't matter if it goes sideways, and possibly it might continue upwards. It does not matter to me. The door is now open, and the likelihood is here at some given point, I would say rather soon, we're likely going to see Solana clear $161, maybe push up towards even 170, break this macro trend, set that higher high, maybe have to come back down to set the higher low, but the trend is now different. We're now back in an uptrend. The downtrend is very likely over to that degree, and then we're in a spot in which we can see Solana make this beautiful move to the upside. So all that needs to happen now is Solana needs to follow through, break $161, and we're looking good for clearance, baby. We're looking good for takeoff. And so I will continue to update you. We're not 100% there yet. The door is now open, but we have to walk through the door. So I will continue to update you as we do get closer and closer to walking through the door, setting the higher high, breaking the downtrend, and now we're in position for go. So I will let you know and update you as this hopefully does start to happen now. But do remember, it might take a little bit. We might need to pull back first, boom, then break to the upside. Something like this could happen because, again, it's not an easy level to clear, and so we might need the bulls to calm down before we can now officially set that higher high. But it does seem as if it's going to happen. So again, I will continue to update you as it does play out. If you guys do enjoy these Solana videos, do let me know by smashing the like button, subscribing to the channel. Of course, I have a couple more videos coming for you today, as well as the fact that I've been uploading shorts and I've been uploading tweets on a regular basis. So make sure you go check all that out down in the description below. And I can't wait to see you all next in the next episode. Peace out, everybody.